Hi, folks. Dan Bird with the Daily Scan Midday Update for Tuesday, June 17th. Yes, I know it's 12:30 Eastern Time, a little bit after midday, but I had things to do this morning. So I am not a financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. Let's take a look at the 10-minute chart, see what the market's doing today. Actually haven't had too much of a chance to watch it today yet. So we're going to do this together. So here's the 10-minute chart. Looks like we had a decline today and then kind of moving sideways right now. It's got a higher low, so that's good. So it might be trying to make a comeback. We'll see what happens in the afternoon. It did sell off yesterday. So as I said yesterday when I did the midday, which was right about here, it looked like it was heading lower, and it certainly did head lower into the close. Then it gapped open lower today. But let's look at the aggressive sectors. Technology is looking good. Financials flat. Discretionary is down. Communication services is pretty flat, and industrials is flat as well. How about the defensives? Healthcare down, staples down. Energy is the one shining star, it looks like. Utilities is down, materials is down. So it looks to me like the aggressives are still a little bit ahead of the game, better than the defensives, which might do well for the market. Tomorrow, of course, is the Fed meeting, so widely expected not to do anything. Growth versus value is still up there. Discretionary versus staples is pulling back, to be expected since discretionary was pulling back. Technology is still looking good. Semis are still looking good. And internet is actually moving higher. This is probably the strength in the market today, the internet group. Let's take a look at, while we're at it, let's look at Google just for fun, because that's one in the internet group. And Google is not doing too much, but it's got some blue bars. If it gets a green one, it's going to make the scan. So we'll see what happens, but it's trying to make a move higher. And then the other one in this group is Netflix. So Netflix kind of looks the same, bouncing off the 21, starting to move higher. It does have a green bar right now, though. So Netflix definitely is heading higher. All right, let's take a look at that scan. It's basically the reversal impulse bull reversal scan. And we've got 32. There was only 26 a little bit earlier when I ran this. So we're adding more to the scan today. This one, AORT, it's got a squeeze, serious squeeze going on. It looks like it's getting ready to fire to the upside, and it's sitting right at the top of its channel. This is a Darvis box channel for those that I did a whole Technical Tuesday on that. By the way, tonight I'll do Technical Tuesday on the Max Payne and options expiration. We're going to take a look and see what the rest of the week might look like. But this one looks like it's ready to break out for those that like stocks under 50. That one looks interesting. CoreWeave has been on a tear, and it's getting ready to break out right now as well. So it just gave that signal. You can see 3 blue bars and then a green one today. So that one has been doing really well. Commvault is on here. Dropbox, that one's coming off the 200-day. Fortinet for security, it's in a sideways channel. So this one has got a big squeeze. So that's what a squeeze looks like when it's in a channel like that. So big squeeze on Fortinet. It may explode to the upside. Howmet Aerospace Group, not doing too much. Lattice Semiconductor Group had a nice pullback, made a lower high. So it needs to get above this. It needs to really get above the 200-day to be in a good uptrend. ServiceNow made the list. It's in a squeeze right now as well. Momentum starting to move higher. So ServiceNow could be taken off. Pegasystems, another software company, also not in a squeeze, but looks like it's going sideways right there. Rely Global, big explosion this morning, but then it's pulled back. So that is a failed breakout right there. So be careful on that one. Reliance Steel from the steel group. Silver is taken off today as well. So it's breaking out of resistance. You can see the 4 blue bars down here and then a green bar today. So that's the definition of momentum, starting to head higher. Spotify's on here. That's what that one looks like. Now there was one that actually made it on my short squeeze list, came in today, VERV. Verve was on the short squeeze list, and it's right up here because it was just announced today that it is being acquired by Eli Lilly. So usually when there's an acquisition like that, it will go right up to the acquisition price. I didn't read the specifics, but right now it's right around $11. So if you had been holding this earlier, it would have been a nice move. It looks like somebody might have known about this back in here when it was down here at about $4, $4.50, and now it's at 11. But that's the reason that one hit. It was on the short squeeze list. So with that acquisition, of course, that's going to trigger a lot of short covering. Short coverings are really going to get killed, actually, on this one. So they're going to be at a big loss if they've been shorting down here. All right, so that's it for the there's one more that I promised that I would do, and that's stocks under 50. I'll look at relative outperformers, stocks under 50, see what's on this list. And today we've got ALTT right there, AORT, which was also on the other list. So there's a $9 stock. And you can see it had a nice downtrend, and now it's starting to head back up. There's AORT, which I showed you before, just getting ready to break out. Digital Turbine, it's had a really nice run. It's been in the top 10 lists before. They just reported earnings, so it's taken off with earnings. AvePoint, not really ready to break out, but getting close, around 20. Cinemark Holdings, nice little rounded pullback right there, right at the 21. So that one might look pretty good. This is an education stock. And then Orion Group is on the list. All of these look pretty similar. They're in a sideways pattern right now, but they are all relative outperformers, which means they're outperforming their own industry group and they're outperforming the S&P. So it has to satisfy both of those things. And actually the industry group by 10% or more and the S&P by 7% or more. So those are all outperformers under 50. And Oscar is a healthcare provider. This one had a pullback. It's a little bit choppy, but it's just getting above its 200-day right now. So that's a good sign. And momentum is moving higher. So those are the ones under 50 for those that want to take a look at some of those stocks. You can go do the research on your own, but there's the list right there. All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want me to continue to do this, and give me any comments or questions you might have, in addition to the Max Payne event tonight that I'm going to talk about. I've had one person asking about Palantir, so I'll show that later tonight as well. All right, thanks for watching, and be careful. Take care.